Was good. What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs for you and your person. Going from Aries right down through to Pisces. What's good, Sky? What's good, Loon, Quell, Francis all over. Hey, Curly Blonde. Good evening. All right. So going from Aries right down through to Pisces, see what's going on for you and your person. Hey, Star Card Leo, Siobhan, Carmel, Fox, Aisha. We got a Gemini in the house. Okay. Hey, Killer Tomato, Gaming Haven. Yes, happy full moon. I love Pisces energy. I love Pisces energy. All right. What's good, Patty girl? All right, Aries. What do we have for Aries and their person? What do we have for Aries and their person? Universe, spirits, and guides. 3 shuffles. It's kind of dark, eh? Maybe I'll turn that up. Overall energy for you, Aries, we have the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. So you're definitely in a space where you feel like you need to embrace a lot of self-discipline when it comes to this individual because you don't trust this person's motives. I also feel like you're applying a lot of spiritual discernment simply because I feel like low-key, Aries, you guys are very tempted by this person. You're very sexually attracted to this person. There may be still low-key and obsessive nature in your thoughts when it comes to this person. I feel like you are very drawn to this person, especially in the ego space. However, you do find yourself this week rebelling against the situation on a whole because of a difference in values. On top of that, I feel like you feel as though you and this person have come to a bit of a clash when it comes to communication. You may feel like there's a lack of understanding amongst the two of you, and you may be having a hard time empathizing with this person because of a difference in values, and you may find this person has a hard time empathizing with you. It does feel like there's a bit of a clash going on is how you're feeling when it comes to how you communicate with one another or what you find important or what you find is valuable, okay? Because, yeah, I do feel like you're keeping your distance from this person to avoid conflict. I feel like you're really trying to bite your tongue. But I do still feel like there's a strong desire you have for this person, especially sexually. I'm just going to be honest with you. You may be very sexually attracted to this person, or there's something here where this person does kind of trigger some type of weakness for you. But you don't trust their motives. You do miss them, though. You just feel undervalued. You could still be holding on to some type of betrayal as well, or there's something in your life you're refusing to let go of because it does bring you some type of stability or security or something of that nature. But yeah, I feel like you're keeping your distance from this person, Aries. Your ego is still very much drawn to them, though. You just know it's not good for you. Just give me one more on that Chariot. Yeah, with the Judgment, this is you, like I said at the beginning, this is like you applying spiritual discernment, even if like, even if your two brains aren't really aligning or whatever it may be, it's like you kind of fighting the urge to whether that urge is you want to get mad at them, whether it's you want to vote them, whether it's whatever. You're kind of fighting your urges this week with this person. So, I mean, just give me one more on that Devil. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're angry a little bit because you feel like this person claims to want you, or claims to say that you're important to them or whatever. But at the end of the day, you feel like this person is overcommitted to other things in their life. You may feel like they don't really actually make time for you or prioritize you. You may feel like you're dealing with a little bit of a people pleaser as well, and that is just irritating you, because it's like you feel like you can't really rely on them. But yet you may feel like this person is overcommitted to other things. You may feel like they got a lot going on, and that may make you angry because you feel like they're not understanding where you're coming from. Okay. Some of you guys may just be highly tempted, but you're kind of fighting the urge because you know you got too much going on too. Okay. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Aries, this is someone that's definitely been paying attention. They've definitely been paying attention. Page of Swords in reverse and the Five of Wands. This is someone that's got a lot of pent-up energy toward the situation. They do have the Empress and the Ace of Cups. I do feel like this person may attempt to connect with you on an emotional way this week, or support you or be there for you. I still feel like there's some type of tension coming from this person. Five of Wands, Knight of Swords. This kind of feels like someone that isn't really being authentically real with you this week when it comes to how much they truly care about you or how much they truly want you. They seem to be going against the flow when it comes to their heart space, and they more so seem to be connecting with you in a way where they feel like they can relate to you in some way or help you in some way that isn't necessarily intimate. Okay, because I do feel like this person's been paying attention. There could be some jealousy or still some pent-up anger or frustration or feeling like they need to compete for you, something of that nature. And I feel like this person is communicating with you, but you may find it to be very weird communication because they are suppressing. They're kind of going against their own true desires. They're connecting with you in a way that's relevant or in a way that they feel like could be of support. So it kind of gives me the impression that this person feels like you need someone this week, or you need someone to cry with, or you need someone to help you with something or something of that nature. It kind of feels like someone that is almost offering you some type of support or trying to be there with you. I don't really see you being receptive to it, though. If anything, it irritates you. I feel like you can sense that this person is filtering something, or they're not really being real with you. Because, yeah, I do see this person connecting with you, but they seem to be going against their own desire because they lost hope, or there's something here where they don't have a whole lot of hope that that's going to work out. Why is this person triggered? What's triggering this person? Ten of Swords. Now, Ten of Swords can be like victim mentality, but it can also be someone that really feels like they've come to the end of the road of whatever battle is going on between the two of you. Like they can't go anywhere. And I feel like this person knows that if they don't communicate in some way or try to connect with you or relate with you in some way, they're going to lose you, or you're not coming around chasing them. And I feel like what's triggering this person is feeling like they've come to the end of the road when it comes to whatever, issues the two of you had, or if there was some type of tit for tat type of energy, something of that nature. They feel like things have kind of come to an end, and they don't want that. This is someone that is trying to avoid some type of ending. Okay. And for some of you, yeah, what's triggering them could be this feeling like you're playing victim a little bit. Again, there does seem to be a clash, but they're still in a space of, for a lot of you, this person sees your beauty or it's like, because of who you are, because I feel like deep down, this person knows you're solid. Okay, whether you're a man or woman, they know you're hot. They know you're solid. The Empress is like all queens, encompasses all queens. So it's like I feel like this person is like, they're kind of, they know you legit. Even if there's some issues there, they know you're the real deal. And I feel like they're having a hard time with some type of ending. So I would expect some communication from this person, but I don't really feel like they're being real with you when it comes to what they truly want with you. They're kind of going against that. That I feel like that's going to trigger you. I feel like that's going to trigger you or cause you to just ignore them completely, because you're going to sense that front, or you're going to see their emotional support or support in general as manipulation. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We also have Taurus, Cancer, and Aquarius. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Strong Taurus, too. All right. Pam Bear is here. Let's get Karma Girl. All right, what do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus and their person? 4 shuffles. Two more. What do we have for Taurus and their person? Gemini is next, yes. 3 shuffles. Let's get Jose. All right, Taurus. Overall energy for you, we have the Page of Cups and the Devil. Knight of Wands in reverse, the World. Moon, Judgment. All right, Taurus, I feel like you're definitely seeing something. You're in a space where you're willing to reconsider or surrender to a situation. And I feel like it's derived from temptation. It's derived from like having a hard time controlling your urges. Thank you, Siobhan girl. I really appreciate that. I feel like you're having a hard time controlling your urges this week. What's going on? Mars is where? Cancer still. I don't know what's going on, stars. People having urges. Okay. But I feel like you're having a hard time controlling your urges. There is someone here you're wanting to connect with. Now, this could be you being in a note of something that has already come to an end. Okay. You may feel like there's a lot you still are unsure about, or you feel like there's a lot of, you feel like you're missing something. You feel like there's something this person isn't telling you, or you feel like I feel like you're looking at a situation and thinking best case scenario. And I feel like it's inspiring you to kind of either attempt to have a second chance or rebirth something, or just seize an opportunity outright and connect with someone, flirt with them. Maybe you do seem to be kind of in a note of a situation. Now, I would be careful though, because the Judgment and the Moon, there's something here you're perceiving, Taurus, to be something that's like a dream come true or an opportunity you don't want to lose out on, but you're acting upon it as if it's something you don't really care about. So just be careful of giving mixed signals this week, okay? Because I do see you connecting with someone. If it is a past person, this is you attempting to apologize or connect with someone on an emotional way, because you don't want to lose them, or you just see this person as someone you don't want to let go of. However, I would just be careful of, like, even if it's a new person, like you may come off as a player, or be careful of how you're coming off from the get-go, because it can really be easy to filter ourselves to the point that we're not even acting as ourselves, and it's like we push people away. So you are connecting with someone, and you seem to be almost surrendering to something, and it's derived from just pure obsession, temptation, having a hard time fighting the urges. Okay, some of you guys are connecting with an Aries, because I feel like a lot of this is derived from something that is triggering you. Some of you guys, this person may have ruined their reputation with you, or you've seen them in a different way, and now you're seeing them as someone that, it's almost like someone could be gaining your respect in some way, or you're seeing someone as like, okay, you are the real deal, or something like that. Like something here is making you feel as though someone is worth the effort. Okay. So you could be calling them up, or you're just, going into their inbox, but be careful of coming off misleading to how you authentically feel. So you don't even have to come off strong, but you know what I mean? Just like less is more sometimes. Okay. So whoever you're dealing with, Taurus, yikes. This is someone that is really tense. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it. They're very tense. They're having a hard time giving this any power because they're avoiding a disaster. For whatever reason, Taurus, this person feels like they can't be open with you or vulnerable. There's also something they're a little bit suspicious about. Okay, this is someone that, yeah, there's some tense energy here or rigid energy, someone that is avoiding, you know, resisting communicating even bitterness. Like if it's a past person, this is someone that may be still quite bitter about something, but instead of communicating that, they're choosing to kind of hold that back because they feel if they communicate that, it's just going to cause a disaster for whatever reason. So you may find this person not really taking control in the way that they could when it comes to reciprocation or communication. For those of you where this is a past person, this is someone that is still angry that you seized other opportunities, okay? If it's a new person, Taurus, if it's a new person, Taurus, I feel like you're just dealing with someone that lacks confidence in the situation, and they may feel like there's certain aspects that are not in their control. They may also feel there's something here that makes them feel like they can't just freely open up to you for whatever reason, especially if you're a boss to this person, or if there's something here that's very awkward. There's something here that makes them feel like they don't have control, or they're having a hard time giving you any power in the situation because they're not really trusting your communication. So I feel like this person is choosing to suppress their feelings, and especially if it's a past person, they're still angry and they don't really know how to address their anger. So instead they're choosing to kind of be very cold and ruthless with you. What is this person's true feelings? Because I can't really tell. Ace of Swords in reverse and the Three of Wands, the Devil. Well, if it's a past person, Taurus, this is someone that had some type of expectation that they feel was not met, okay? And they feel like it's still not met. And they're having a hard time knowing what the right decision is because they're waiting to see something. They feel like there's some type of expectation that is not met. I also feel like they're suppressed by an inner truth that makes them feel like they don't have control. So they're, you know, waiting to see something through themselves. If it's a new person, Taurus, I feel like this is someone that is still waiting to see more. It's like they don't really know how to talk to you. They may have a very tense type of communication style, or awkward or harsh, or they're very tense. This isn't someone that's going to open up very easily. And they're waiting to see more. This is someone that kind of sits back and observes you type of thing, which is really fucking annoying. But that's what they're going to do because they don't trust you if it's a new person. Or they're trying to, like, yeah. So it could be a Leo, could also be an Aries. We have strong Aries. We also have Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. All right, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini and their person? The High Priestess showed its face, Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. I don't know if that's you or them, so let's just wait a minute. 3 more. What do we have for Gemini? And their person. Three shuffles. All right, so Gemini. Sorry, people aside. Overall energy for you, Gemini: High Priestess in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse, Four of Swords. So you don't really know. You don't know what the fuck. You don't know what the fuck. What does that mean? What the fuck? It was like this little girl. And she's like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I'm gonna move on from that. So High Priestess in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, the Four of Swords, Hangman. I feel like you don't really know. You don't really know. You don't really know. You're very confused. All right. What's the High Priestess in reverse? So the High Priestess in reverse, Gemini, I feel like you are kind of fronting right now when it comes to your desires. This is like someone that is suppressing their intuition or suppressing their desires. If you're around this person a lot, you may find there's a little bit of tension there, sexual tension, or just tension in general. I feel like you're seeing this as something that's either one-sided, or if you have been dealing with this person, you just feel like you're undervalued, or it's just not it. But you still have hope in this direction. Okay, so there's something here where you either feel like it's one-sided or it's just not it, but you still have hope. And I feel like you're kind of taking, you could not, maybe you're in no contact with this person with the Four of Swords, or you're kind of trying to, you're still thinking about the situation or thinking about this person, but you're not really taking any direct action. You feel like you're lacking the information. You feel like you're lacking proper information to make a decision, and you're kind of back and forth here. A lot of you guys are more so distracting yourself with your work or other things, but I feel like you're in a space of, if it is a past person, you're in a space of reconsidering or wanting to reconsider, but you're not really sure if that's the best bet, because it's like, am I truly valued? Is this the right direction? It's like there's something here, Gemini, that's causing you to feel like something's off. Like you're not really confident in expressing yourself to this person at all. And with that Hangman, I feel like you're just kind of waiting to see if anything happens, or waiting to see if they say something, waiting to see if you feel different, if you are talking to them. It's like you're kind of waiting you're waiting for some type of clarity. You're waiting for clarity to be delivered to you in some way, directly or indirectly, because you're confused as shit. Okay? So if you are talking to this person, I feel like you feel like something is off and you're not really sure what it is. And you may be starting to be a little bit suspicious of this person's motives. Now, keep in mind, you could be thinking irrationally with that King of Swords in reverse. I don't know, Gemini, you're honestly not really sure. If you're talking to this person, you're not really sure where it's going. Something feels off. If you're not talking to this person, I feel like you want to talk to them, or it's like you're considering investing into the situation, but you feel like you have to suppress your desires because of something being one-sided or something that makes you feel undervalued. Okay. So not a whole lot of communication coming from you, Gemini. All right, so whoever you're dealing with, Gemini, what's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? The Lovers in reverse. So this kind of feels, Gemini, like someone that is very disconnected from the situation. This kind of feels like someone that is, now the Queen of Pentacles in reverse can be quite manipulative. I almost feel like someone is like disconnecting from the situation, or kind of, even if you're communicating with them, there's a lot that they're omitting, or there's a lot they're keeping to themselves. It's like there's someone here that's intentionally keeping a lot to themselves, or kind of hiding in the corner, or keeping to themselves here, because they're resisting some type of change, or they're aware that you're resisting some type of change. Okay, because I feel like this is someone that is, yeah, Swords, Empress in reverse. I'm not gonna lie with you, Gemini, if you are communicating with this person or in contact with this person, this kind of feels like someone that is waiting for you to almost just give in to the situation as is, because there is some type of resistance to change here, and they're willing to talk, but at the same sense, the moment you become weird, or the moment you want to have conversations, or the moment you become like in a space where you want to address issues or real concerns, you're going to find this person to neglect the situation on a whole, or kind of withdraw from the situation. Because I feel like this person is choosing this week to kind of withdraw from any major issues, because they're resisting some type of change here. Okay, so if you are talking to this person, I would expect them to be very they're not really cooperating with any type of conversation that would require some type of change, or difference in approach, something of that nature. The two of you could just have very different love languages, or languages in general. But it almost feels like someone that is choosing to withdraw because there's something here they're neglecting to issue, or they're neglecting to address, or not wanting to address. What is that? Four of Wands in reverse. It could have to do with a home or living situation. If you're not in contact with this person, Gemini, this is someone that is intentionally keeping to themselves, because the issue is the Four of Wands in reverse. So this is someone that feels unwelcome. They may feel like your family doesn't really welcome them, or they may feel like there's something here they're not content with, or they're feeling unwelcome. They feel pushed away even. So it's like someone that is intentionally keeping to themselves and withholding any type of emotion, with the hope of getting some type of clarity. But the issue is they feel unwelcome, they're pushed away, or they feel like there's family issues on your side or theirs, something of that nature. But yeah, if you are talking to this person, Gemini, I wouldn't expect them to give in to any type of concerns, because some of you, that you may actually end up having some type of uncontrolled outburst and say something out of frustration that may come off actually very harsh. Okay, and the reason you're doing it is to get more information, but this person is not going to reciprocate it. Okay, or they're not going to address something. So I don't really see you getting anywhere, and you're going to end up just kind of diverting your focus onto your work. So I'm not going to lie, your person seems kind of I don't really know what their intentions are. I'm just going to clarify that. Thank you, Pam Bear. Pam Bear is here. I really appreciate that. Just for you being Rose, glad to see you back on where I could catch you live. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. Let's just see right quick what this person's true intentions are, because I can't tell if they're doing it to manipulate the situation, or let's see. What is this person's true intentions with Gemini? Six of Swords in reverse. So the Six of Swords in reverse is someone that is not willing to submit to a situation, or they're not willing to Sun, Two of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse is someone that either intentionally rocks the boat, okay, or is someone that is not willing to just go with the flow, or like, for example, if the two of you sit down and you have a conversation, is someone that gets heated and it's like nothing really actually gets addressed. Okay. For some of you, this person may be refusing to submit to something because they feel like they don't really have a choice anyway. Like there's something here that they may feel limited when it comes to a choice, or they feel like you've already made the choice, so it's like whatever, something like that. Or they feel like they know something, or they may feel optimistic that you're just being pessimistic on the situation. Either way, this person's intentions is like they're refusing to submit. They're refusing to go with the flow. They're refusing to... Give me one more on the Six of Swords in reverse. For some of you, Gemini, this person may feel frustrated because they feel like you look at them in a very specific way, and it's causing them to feel insecure in the situation, or it's causing them to feel hesitant in regards to future plans, because they may feel like you have your reservations toward them. For others of you, you're just not single, and that's point blank period, or they're not. And for most of you, I feel like this person just has a lot of insecurities in regards to the situation because they feel like you look at them in a superficial way or in a way that's not accurate, and it's causing them to feel hesitant when it comes to whether this is going to work or not, or whether they should move forward with it or not. And that's why they're not submitting to just kind of like talk it out or go with the flow or whatever, because they feel like you look at them a certain way that's not accurate. Or they look at you a certain way that's not accurate. There's something here that's causing some stagnancy or stale energy. So I don't see you getting anything from this person. Okay, what is I'm just going to get you a card of advice. Seven of Wands, take the high road. The Seven of Wands is all about, standing on business. Okay, this is like understanding why you do what you do is stem from convictions. How we view something is like, don't allow yourself to become under a situation, or don't allow yourself to fold. Okay, the Seven of Wands is talking about don't fold. Don't fold on your stance on a situation, or if there is something that's truly important to you and you keep clashing with this person, ask yourself why the fuck you're still there arguing with them, or why whatever. It's like, this is like needing to stand on business when it comes to your personal belief system, and you may have to kind of take the high road to avoid folding on a personal conviction, or to protect yourself. Seven of Wands also talks about protecting yourself. So you may need to really protect yourself in one way or another when it comes to the situation, to not give into it and not let it get all up in your head, Gemini. Okay, so you could be dealing with another Gemini. We have Virgo, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. So that just seems really messy. Okay. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer and their person? Oh, shit. Ooh, the Nine of Cups just came out. Some of you guys, I'm not going to talk too much on that, but 3 shuffles. Could be a wish fulfillment happening. I don't know. Let's see. What do we have for Cancer? And their person. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Cancer, Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in reverse right under that. Seven of Wands in reverse, the Empress, okay, the Lovers. All right, well, it feels like you and this person are not wasting any time this week, is what this feels like. It does kind of feel like there's some shortcuts being taken, okay? Because, okay, first of all, Cancer, I feel like you and someone else, I'm not sure who's initiating this. It could be you, it could be this person, but I'm going to read it as you because you have the card. because I don't see any communication, but there's definitely Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in reverse. So a lot of you guys are learning about someone's something here that's bothering someone. Okay, so you could be in a relationship or not in a relationship. There's someone here you're dealing with that you're becoming aware of something that is bothering them or has bothered them. It could be becoming aware of someone's repressed emotions in the situation. And I feel like you're in a space of being open and willing to fix it. It's like, oh, okay, you know, oh yeah, no, we don't have to do that this weekend. There's something here where you're being open and willing to fix it. It may come with you folding a little bit though, or giving into something that for anybody else you probably wouldn't give into. Okay, so I would be careful with folding on your personal truth or needing to become someone completely different to make or sustain a relationship or the potential of. But there does seem to be something that you're giving into. Why? Because you're very attracted to this person. You're very passionate about this person. You feel like at the end of the day that this situation could truly grow or go somewhere. You may also feel nurtured by this person or supported by this person, but there's something here you seem to be folding on or giving in, or you're letting your defenses down. You're letting your defenses down in a situation, Cancer. What's causing Cancer to do that? The Hermit. Again, you're becoming aware of something or enlightened to something by communication. So I feel like this person's the one communicating. So what's causing you to give in is because you're receiving some type of communication that's reinstilling some type of optimism or passion or curiosity when it comes to, okay, well, if we can work that out, can we keep this relationship or can we make this work? Something like that. Like there's something here, it's like you're willing to work it out and, you know, ignore some type of personal conviction because it's like you see the bigger purpose or you see the bigger picture, and it's not always a bad thing. But yeah, just be aware it may feel like you're folding on something here. But yeah, and it's because you're receiving some type of communication that gives you a deeper understanding and causes you to feel quite optimistic about fixing something. Okay. Just give me one more on that King of Wands. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you're either becoming aware of someone's insecurities towards you, or you're going to the extreme a little bit, or you're being quite innovative to change the narrative in regards to someone's insecurities towards you. So maybe someone is literally communicating why they're insecure about the situation, or sorry about that. It's actually why it took me so long to come on, because they had what do you call it? Those fire things draining, and it was loud as shit over there. Anyways, whatever. Moving on. So I feel like, Cancer, you're being proactive when it comes to realizing someone's insecurities, whether that's someone's financial insecurities or insecurities towards you, something of that nature. Okay. Some of you guys are being proactive when it comes to someone not being single, or maybe you're not single, or there's something here about, like I said at the beginning, there's something where one or both of you are taking shortcuts about something. Or it's like you're trying to bypass something. I don't know how to explain that, but regardless, whoever you're dealing with, Cancer. So this is someone that does feel a very strong connection with you. The problem is they feel like there's an insurmountable problem. They feel like there's a major issue here. And I feel like this is someone that has become sick of waiting when it comes to this connection. This is someone that may be ending this stagnancy. This is someone that is discontent or unhappy with how things either have ended, or if you are in a relationship with this person, for example, they feel like things are really silent between the two of you. They feel like you're not really talking to each other much this week. It's like they're having a hard time dealing with some type of, they're having a hard time dealing with this like inner frustration. Okay. This is someone that is suppressing their inner truth. And it's like they feel like you may not be texting them as much this week, or they feel like you are keeping your distance from them, and it's causing them to feel quite frustrated. Like this is someone that is not happy or content with how things are when it comes to communication between the two of you. Even if you've been with this person for years, they feel like y'all aren't connecting this week, or they feel like like something here is causing this person to develop hesitancy or insecurities. And however, there is a major problem though. What's that 10 of Wands in reverse? 6 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Sorry if you guys hear that. I don't know if that's real. They got the friggin' things going again. You know, when they open up the fire hose things and the water is just shooting out, it sounds like a waterfall. I don't know if you can hear it through the mic. But for some of you, you guys got someone that's giving you a waterfall. I don't know. I'm going to go with it. Okay, 6 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. It's a major problem. So this kind of feels like someone that feels as though they need to submit to a certain way of doing something because of their work, or because they need to work extra hours, or even because of their reputation, or your reputation even. Like, this is someone that feels like they almost have to submit to a certain way of being right now because of their work. Or maybe they feel like y'all aren't connecting as much because they're working extra hours or something of that nature. Or it's like they feel like they need to submit to a certain way of doing something to maintain their reputation, or to keep their job, something of that nature. For some of you, this person feels like they have to travel for school as well. So you may, this person may address like, I love you, but I'm moving across the country for school. And you're like, oh, we can fix that. We can fix that. And you may be giving into the extreme, Cancer. Like, I'll move with you. Like, there's something here you're giving into the extreme. But I do see this person addressing some type of major issue. Like, they don't know how the hell they're supposed to fix it, or whatever it may be. But they do feel like they're kind of forcing themselves to just kind of go with it. Because that's what they need to do for school or for work or their reputation or something of that nature. But this person does feel a very strong soulmate connection with you. They just don't really see a whole lot of opportunity. Okay? They don't see a whole lot of opportunity. And they don't know how to address it. So, regardless, I feel like this person is kind of making a personal sacrifice. I know it sounds dramatic, but they kind of feel, give me one that Hangman in reverse. Yeah, the Strength card. I feel like this person is trying to gain the strength to have a real conversation with you. Even if you've, like I said, been in a relationship with this person for a long time, now they want to go to school, and that school may be hours away, or there's some type of major issue that they're gaining the strength to address with you. If you're not with this person, they're not happy with how things are, or the lack of communication, or the lack of closure, or they're in a space of feeling like there's a lack of opportunity and they're having a hard time knowing how to address it. For some of you, if this person feels like your family doesn't welcome them, it's like they're not interested in that. And it's like they're having a hard time knowing how to communicate issues about a family or something of that nature. But I do see this person gaining the strength to communicate with you this week. And you seem to be very adamant about like, oh, we can fix that. Something like that. So. You could be dealing with a Libra. We have Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, and Leo. And Pisces. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Leo. Is it? I don't know. I never knew eclipses were good for reconciliation, but, or maybe one of it is. Solar is bad. Lunar is good. I don't remember. One of them is better than the other. I don't remember. All right. What do we have for Leo? What do we have for Leo and their person? Three more. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Leo, Page of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Emperor in reverse, 10 of Pentacles. Well, Death in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse. What's that Page of Swords in reverse? 10 of Swords. One more. Hangman in reverse. So, Leo, I feel like you got your eye on this person, but I feel like you are seeing it as something that is just done. I feel like you're seeing it as something that is just done. You feel underappreciated. You feel, if anything, the situation humiliated you more than anything. Some of you may feel like it's a very superficial connection or relationship. Some of you, for those of you that are in a relationship with this person, you may be very well aware that you're taken for granted, but at the same time, you feel like you don't really have time or a moment to sit down and really reflect on that or do anything about it. You feel like there's something here that's not really in your control. So for those of you in a relationship with this person, you feel like there's something here really not in your control. And even though you feel like you see it very clearly that you're underappreciated, or someone just has an ego with the ass, or it's like you're being taken for granted, essentially. I feel like you're trying really hard to maintain your composure here in this situation. But I do feel like you feel as though there's some major sense of disillusion. It's like you feel disillusioned to something, even if you're not with them. It's like you feel like something was very superficial. You may feel like you were led on, something of that nature. But in the same sense, you're not allowing yourself to get to the place where you're actually complaining about it or acting like it bothers you, even though it does bother you. Just give me one more on that 6 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. For those of you in a relationship with this person, this kind of feels like you're maintaining the relationship because of family. This is you understanding the value of family. So you may find yourself biting your tongue or kind of holding on to something because of family, okay? Or children or whatever it may be. If you're not in a relationship with this person, you may feel like you've kind of got, what's the term I'm looking for? You may feel like you kind of got the short end of the stick, or you got, what's the term I'm looking for? you may feel like you are like the last priority. Like if you're not with this person, you feel like you're the last priority. And you may feel like this person uses things like their family or the importance of, you know, things that they're entangled in. And it's like you may feel as though you are the last priority. Like you may find you're dealing with someone that takes their mama's opinion over yours or something like that. Like there's something here where you feel as though someone is being completely aloof to how they're making you feel based off of who they're truly committed to. It's kind of like maybe you're in a relationship with someone and someone's always listening to other opinions about you over your own opinion. Or it kind of feels like someone's taking someone else's side all the time. And it's making you feel like, the fuck? It's like humiliating you. It's like, I thought you were my man. Like, what are you doing? There's something here like that. Either way, you feel taken for granted. You feel like someone doesn't have your back. And again, for some of you, it's just a long-term relationship that you're very well aware is superficial, but you're not really speaking on it. You're trying to maintain your composure. For those of you that are not with this person, you are entering a space where you are regaining your composure, but you still are having a hard time coping with how things played out. So now whoever you're dealing with, Leo, I don't see this person doing shit. This kind of feels like someone that may be in a know to the situation, or ultimately they're ignoring the facts in the situation. I don't really see this person taking responsibility for anything at all. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You may find this person to be giving you a lot of mixed signals. They're very in a note, or they're very inconsistent. Three of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. This kind of feels like someone that is trying to avoid being the blame as to why you feel some type of way. So this kind of feels like someone that is becoming aware that you do feel some type of way about the situation, but they're avoiding being blamed for you feeling some type of way about the situation. That's the best way I can explain that. I don't really feel like this person is waiting on it. For those of you that are in a relationship with this person, you may find them to be kind of ignoring you this week, or they're not really saying too much. And I don't really see them going out of their way to fix anything in the situation. It's very blah. Eight of Cups. If you're in a relationship with this person, this kind of reminds me of Gemini's read a little bit. Like you may find them to be ignoring all issues. It's like they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to address it. If you are with this person, you may find them to be quite draining because why? They lack optimism. They're kind of a buzzkill. They don't really, there's a lack of fun in this person's soul. Like for real, if you are with this person, there's a lack of like oomph. It's like, oh, it's like they don't even kiss you goodnight. The fuck? Okay. If you aren't with this person, Leo, it's like they're just like, okay, if you are with this person, they're just getting Eeyore vibes. It gives me Eeyore vibes. I know. It's very blah. If you aren't with this person, I just feel like this person is avoiding issues. They're avoiding being the blame for something here. For a lot of you, they're avoiding getting like yelled at, literally, or they're avoiding pushing the limit because they don't want you to be a loudmouth about something. Either way, it's very blah. I would drop it. Or just focus on you if it's a relationship, or not really expect too much. Let's get a card of advice for you. What is your advice for Leo? Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, the Nine of Pentacles can be like about being single, okay? but it can also be about recognizing your worth enough to know what to separate yourself from, you know, what to give your energy into, know who you're dealing with. Don't lose sight of your worth because of someone else's shortcomings, okay? Don't lose sight of your goodness. This is about self-care. The luxury is taking care of yourself, not letting how someone else is treating you or not treating you impact how you view yourself or impact how you take care of yourself. Who cares? Okay, your man's not giving you attention. You still got to keep at it. Okay, you still got to make yourself feel good. If nobody else wants to validate you, validate yourself. You know what I mean? Maybe they're just having a week. Okay, I'm not trying to sound dramatic. I'm not saying you have to leave them. If it's for some of you, depending on your situation, maybe your advice is to be single. Okay, you apply your own discernment. But this is about like knowing your worth. So not allowing it to impact your own sufficiency either. Not getting entangled in it in a way that now you are trapped. Okay. Even if you're not with them, okay, not allowing this person's responses or lack thereof to impact how you view yourself. You'd be surprised how many people just get entangled in connections because they can't figure out why someone doesn't want them. Who gives a fuck? Okay. Who gives a fuck? It's like we need to be there for ourselves and like create a level of self-sufficiency for ourselves and not be worried. Because again, some of you guys do have your eye on this person and it's like bothering you. You need to embrace some type of self-discipline in your own mind space when it comes to what's okay and what's not okay. When it comes to what you indulge into, thought-wise, literal-wise, real ways of life that really steal from your own success. So this is about taking care of you. That's your advice. Don't worry about them. So, especially if it's in a long-term relationship, you'd be surprised how much, like if you are dealing with an Eeyore type of person or just someone that's like, apparently they don't like you, okay? You'd be surprised as to how much just focusing on yourself gets them all tripped up. You know what I mean? They get them all tripped up. And now it's like, okay, they want you. People cause their own pain. Anywho, so you could be dealing with Pisces. We have Cancer, Aries. Pisces, Cancer, Aries. We also have Virgo. So this is about doing things for you, not to get someone's attention, not to get someone's validation, just authentically doing it for you. Okay, that's your advice. Okay. Some of you, if you guys have a partner that's trying to control the finances, the Nine of Pentacles can also talk about a large purchase. So if you have the self-sufficiency to do something, don't let someone else say you can't. Okay? Virgo. What's good, Tay? Sue. What do we have for Virgo and their person? 3 shuffles. One more. What do we have for Virgo? And their person. 3 shuffles. I haven't done Scorpio yet. No, we're going in order. Overall energy for you, Virgo, 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. All right. Let's do one more on that 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Star in reverse. Okay, Five of Swords in reverse. I like that. Okay, so I feel like, Virgo, you're trying to end some type of BS between you and someone else, or it's like you're in a space of just feeling mentally defeated. And I feel like this is like an energy of like sick of fighting, where you're sick of the games. It's like you're in a space where you want to be transparent. And it kind of feels like you're being transparent about something that triggered you or something that made you feel insecure. You could be dealing with a Cancer person had that. There's something here that you're being very open about when it comes to something that is causing your insecurities or frustrations or lack of energy if it's a relationship. For those of you that are in a long-term relationship, because you could be with that Ten of Cups, you're in a space of honestly being defeated, feeling exhausted, and you may be just being very transparent, like, this is what I'm feeling, and it's really that it's not that deep. And you may be having a hard time focusing on having fun or going out on dates or just being up in the uppity up because of financial insecurity, really, or something here that is causing you to feel heavy, uninspired, something like that. So for those of you in a relationship, I feel like you may be a little bit blah this week, or you're just in a space of feeling heavy and you're being very transparent, but you may feel like every time you're transparent, it's like misunderstood, okay? Or it creates some type of fear with your person. So you may find yourself almost forcing yourself to be happy, even though you're not really in the uppity up. You're not really in the mood. So if you're not in a relationship with this person, I feel like you're being very transparent about your insecurities in the situation. Because honestly, they do make you happy, and you may see them as a very close friend or someone that you want in your life because it's like you just vibe with this person, but you're also lacking some type of closure. You're having a hard time addressing some type of third-party situation or some type of miscommunication or misunderstanding that may have happened between the two of you. Because yeah, if you're not with this person, then you ultimately do see them as your happily ever after, but there's a lot of insecurities you have about the situation. And you're having a hard time knowing how to address it. Some of you may have insecurities in regards to this person because you feel like they are not applying like self-worth themselves in a family situation. And you feel like it's separating the two of you. Like you may feel like this person is constantly doing things for everybody and everyone, or they're constantly entangled in something. And it's like you're in a space of like, aren't you going to like take time for you? It's like there's something here where you may be very transparent, like to someone, because I feel like you're trying to connect with someone in a friend-like way, but it's out of like frustration or like, expressing your concerns about someone needing to embrace some level of self-worth in a family situation. Even if you're in a relationship with this person, you're kind of like telling someone like, are you really going to like let them do that or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, if you are in a relationship with this person, I would expect you to be a little bit blah, maybe disconnected a little bit, trying to have fun, trying to be upbeat, but you're also in a space of lacking energy. And it could just be simply stemmed because of financial insecurity. Okay. At the moment, temporary. Okay. And if you're not in a relationship, I feel like you're going to be connecting with this person in a way of being concerned with how their family is impacting them, or being concerned in regards to like, you feel like they need to set some type of boundary here. And you may feel like this person has some type of fear when it comes to either a sibling or when it comes to some type of family dynamic for whatever reason. Okay. So whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, man, this is someone that's stressed about you. So for those of you where you are in a relationship with this person, I feel like this person is trying to figure out what's wrong, honestly. This is someone that may be dealing with a lot of anxiety, or they're feeling nervous. This is someone that doesn't want to lose you. They're trying to reassert control. Like for those of you in a relationship, they may be trying to reassert control by helping with finances or trying to overcome some type of financial adversity that the two of you are going through. So yeah, if you're in a relationship with this person, I feel like they're just honestly trying to reassert control and avoid sabotaging the situation by like, okay, even though I'm stressing inside because Virgo thinks I'm the problem, or Virgo is frustrated, I'm going to try to fix this, or I'm going to try to work on this, or whatever it may be, because they may feel like you're kind of being petty about something, or they're kind of like picking up what you're laying down. Okay. So if you are in a relationship with this person, I feel like they're just picking up what you're laying down this week, and you may find them to be quite distant. But they are kind of stressed a little bit about what's really going on with you, and they're kind of in Inspector Gadget mode with that Hermit card. Trying to not get up in their head, but I feel like overall they're just trying to maintain this connection or trying to work on whatever stresses this relationship is going through. If you're not in a relationship with this person, Virgo, this person can't stop thinking about you, but they're also dealing with a lot of deep just give me one more on that Nine of Swords if Virgo's not with them. Ace of Cups. Well, this is someone that's been stressing about you. Why? Because they authentically care about you, or want to offer you something, or love you, or they authentically care about you, but they feel like you're focused on the negatives of them, or they feel like you're focused on the negatives of an opportunity. Because I feel like this is someone that may feel like they need to be wise when it comes to the situation. Why? Temperance. Damage control. So maybe the two of you had an argument, or it's like this is someone that feels like they need to be patient. It's like this is someone waiting for things to balance out. They may also be aware of a difference in values between the two of you. So it's like they're trying to temper the situation. So this is someone that is trying to be wise by being patient in regards to how they approach this. And even though they can't stop thinking about you, they authentically love you. There may be a fear here of you finding someone new as well, whether they have proof of that or not. But I feel like this person authentically cares about you, but they feel like you're stuck in the past, or they feel like you're not willing to look past something here. And I feel like this is someone that's dealing with a lot of deep regret and shoulda, coulda, wouldas. What did this person do, or what happened in the past? The Sun card. High Priestess in reverse. So this person may have expressed something that maybe they shouldn't have. High Priestess in reverse can be like uncontrolled outbursts, or there's something here that just kind of came to the surface. Something came to the surface, or something was expressed. So either a secret came to the surface, or this person just expressed something that maybe they shouldn't have. You know what I mean? Or I don't like to say that, but it's like, for some of you, they just, again, that could be like an uncontrolled outburst. Maybe they got mad at you, or they got angry at you, or there's a lot of deep regret about, they expressed something they shouldn't have, or they expressed something that wasn't in true alignment with how they authentically felt, or their true desires, or something of that nature. That's what they did. And they feel like you're still hung up on that. For some of you, they may have expressed something in regards to their family or some type of crime. And now they feel like you won't look past it, because you may have a lot of insecurities about a family. Either way, Virgo, I feel like this person is ready and willing to do whatever it takes to have you. They feel like you're not, though. They feel like you're kind of focused on the negatives of them. And again, if you are in a relationship with this person, I would expect them to be doing whatever it takes to kind of keep things mellow, keep the peace, you know, overcome some type of financial hardship. But if you're not with this person, I would expect them to be, sorry about the trucks, like, it doesn't stop on the street. It's so weird because it only happens like when I come live. Like literally like an hour before I came live, they had like they started draining the the fire things. It was like so loud. It's like that late at night, because they don't do anything. It's like every time I come live, there's something going on. Whether the neighbors are fighting or weird. Anyway, so I don't know if you guys can hear it. This mic is pretty good. Anywho, so Virgo, if you're not with this person, I would expect this person to just kind of avoid going to the extreme when it comes to the communication, or just honestly just keeping to themselves because they feel stupid and they feel like you're not willing to look past something. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. We have Sagittarius, Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Could be any sign as far as elements go, but that's what we got. All right, quick break. Let's get 11 light. Is the lunar eclipse going on like right this second? And I'm here on YouTube. I knew it was today, but I didn't know specifically what time. It's all right. Do you ever look at the moon and think like every single person is looking at that? I know that's like obvious, but like to really think about it is kind of weird. We're all looking at the same thing. It's romantic. It's intimate on a collective level. Let's all be intimate. $17 into 18. Hold on, guys, I gotta pee so bad. All right. Libra. What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra and their person? Two more. Three shuffles. So overall energy for you, Libra, 9 of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords. One like this. Okay. All right. So Libra, it kind of feels like you and someone else is mending something between the two of you, or healing something, clearing the air between the two of you. Now, I don't really see this as someone that you are with, or if you are, I don't think you're with this person already. I don't. I feel like if anything, it's pushing you out of your comfort zone, or it's causing you to need to make a major decision here, or it's causing you to kind of need to make a choice between two paths. Okay. I do feel like there's something here you're thinking less negatively on, or there's a situation that you're thinking less negatively on. And it could be because someone is reaching out, or someone is communicating, or you seem to be in a space of having a hard time holding back from something, okay, or someone, because of how they're communicating, or it seems to be like the two of you are being super transparent with one another. A lot of you guys are forgiving someone, or you're asking for forgiveness, depending on how things are playing out. I feel like you're asking for forgiveness, or you're kind of connecting in a way of trying to empathize or understand why someone would feel that way. It's almost because I feel like your person is a little bit defensive, and I feel like you're in a space of willing to compromise, or in order to clear some type of issue between you and another person, you seem to be like being like, yeah, I can understand why you would feel that way, or I can understand why I came off that way. Or it's kind of like, I feel like you're empathizing with someone. Okay. I also feel like someone is, I'm so sorry guys. It's the guys on the road. When I went outside, they're out there like with their uniforms on, like picking out the things, just so random for this time of night. But regardless, moving on. I feel like, it's just funny to me. It reminds me of Bob the Builder. It's just so random. Like, I feel like I'm in a fucking Sims movie, because like, what are you guys doing? Anywho, sorry guys. I feel like you're thinking less negatively on a situation. And again, I feel like you're willing to compromise or make amends with someone, but it is still putting you in a position where you're trying to make sense of this for your long-term future. And you may feel like right now is not the best time, or you may feel like there's certain adversities financially or other aspects that is causing you to feel like, okay, well, I feel like this could go somewhere, but maybe now is not the right time, either because of this person's predicament or because of your financial insecurities. But it does feel like you're connecting with someone this week in the heart space and kind of clearing the air is what this feels like. Okay. And it is putting you out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to leave something behind, I feel. What's that, 2 of Wands? Ooh, the Devil. Seven of Wands. Some of you guys are just going to have to stop acting like you got it all together. honestly. So some of you guys are going to have to really be real with yourself in regards to something you've been holding on to, or something you've been bonded to, or some type of toxic way of handling something that is stemmed from constantly trying to have the upper hand, or constantly trying to, you know, not get blood on your hands type of thing. I feel like there's something here where you may have been constantly trying to act like you got everything together, and you may need to be a little bit more transparent with this person, or you may need to kind of address a real issue in your life that has you feeling bonded or chained, or has you feeling oppressed in some way, even if that's just your own addictions or toxic way of handling something, or karmic situations, something like that. So, and some of you guys just may need to be real with someone and stop acting like you didn't do anything. Okay, because it could just be a matter of needing to kind of get out of your comfort zone when it comes to being transparent or real, or addressing a real issue. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with, Libra, yeah, this is someone that has a little bit of a negative connotation on the situation because of some type of negative past with you, or something here that caused them to feel like they see something in a way you don't want them to see it. Okay, so this kind of feels like someone that is trying to heal a negative past with you, but they're also feeling pushed in a corner a little bit when it comes to something they're not really willing to conform to, or something that kind of has them hesitant in regards to a difference of values even. It kind of feels like someone that is trying to feel out, like if it's a completely new thing where it's not a lot of history, this is just someone that is trying to feel out if the two of you are on the same page when it comes to values. But if it is a past person, it kind of feels like someone that does feel, that does have a little bit of a grudge going on, not in a way where they're wanting to hold on to that, but in a way where they're wanting to resolve that, because they're kind of in a rebellious space right now where they're not wanting to give up on the situation, but they're also feeling pushed in a corner like, no, I'm not willing to overlook that. I want to talk about it, or I want that to be addressed, something like that. They do have faith with you. This is someone that does want a fresh start, but they also feel like you're either a cheater, okay, or they feel like you don't have the best of motives, or there's something here that makes this person feel insecure in the situation. So I feel like this person is trying to end the BS between the two of you, but they're wanting to kind of nip something in the butt right off the bat, is what it feels like. What is it that they want to nip in the butt? What happened in the past? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This person may feel like you gave them hella like mixed signals in the past, or were in a note of the situation, or they may feel like you wasn't really actually that interested because of some type of in and out behavior, or a lack of consistency, or something of that nature, or just hella mixed signals. If it is a new person, they're a little bit suspicious in regards to whether you'd actually be willing to put in the work, especially if they live at a distance, or especially if this is starting out as some type of business partnership. They're trying to figure out whether you'd actually care enough about the situation, especially if there's a difference in values, or whether you'd actually be willing to put in the work. So either way, I feel like this person inspires the shit out of you, and it does seem like this is someone you're willing to soften up for a little bit, or put your emotional bias on the back burner to kind of empathize for why they would feel this way. So, yeah. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Taurus and Capricorn. Could be any sign as far as elements go. So I feel like your person is the one initiating communication. Could be you, but I feel like it's your person and you're kind of going with it. Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio and their person? Four shuffles. What do we have for Scorpio? And their person. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Scorpio, we have the 10 of Wands with the 3 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups, Strength card. There's a lot of connecting this week. So far we're at Scorpio, a lot of connecting. Okay. Let's give me one more on that 10 of Wands. And the Hangman in reverse. So Scorpio, I feel like a lot of you guys are taking responsibility for something here. I feel like you really are. I feel like you're inspired to. It kind of feels like you're inspired to take the, how do you say, to be the bigger person a little bit when it comes to this situation. It may feel like you're almost giving into a situation, but it's because you're sick of the conflict. This is kind of like resonating with a lot of signs tonight. Everybody's sick of the conflict or the BS, or it's like done with the drama, but it does feel like you're, because 10 of Wands is clarified by the Hangman in reverse. So you may be taking responsibility for lacking the right perspective or doing something in a very egotistic way, or expressing something in a very egotistic way, or expressing something maybe not in your best interest or not in their best. It kind of feels like you are taking responsibility for doing something that was not in the best interest of the situation. Okay. Yeah. I do feel like on a personal level, you're feeling quite burdened though, or you feel like there's still a lot you're carrying from the past, and you may be being very responsible about that or being very transparent about that. But I do feel like it seems to be like you're trying to be the bigger person here, because someone is catching your heartstrings or tugging on your heartstrings a little bit. And I feel like ultimately, regardless of whatever happened between the two of you, whether it's new or old, okay, it's like you are giving this person your best. You're trying to give this person your best. You're putting your best foot forward with this person. How can I say this? Because I feel like you have a lot of compassion for this person. You're also very loyal to this person. And regardless of whatever is going on, you have an element of loyalty that you're giving to this person that maybe you wouldn't give to other. Like, you're not really lashing out at this person, or you're trying to not lash out at this person. It kind of feels like you're inspired to connect with this person, giving your best foot forward, even if it's a new person. It kind of feels like you're trying to put your best foot forward here with someone to avoid any conflict, or to avoid misunderstandings, to avoid any type of tension. And if it is a past person, I feel like you're trying to rid some type of drama between the two of you. Just give me one more on that Knight of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Some of you guys, you just see it, baby, you're worth it. Some of you guys just see this person as like, baby, you're worth it, okay? Some of you guys, it's like, you can't mess with this person. This person, like, you're seeing this as someone that's like everything you could want. You're seeing this as someone that's very self-sufficient, someone that's very independent, someone that's financially independent. It's like you see this as someone that knows their worth. And I feel like you are developing a lot of respect for this person. just naturally, whether you have a history or not, you have a lot of respect for this person. I feel like you want to know more. You want to get to know this person more. You want to talk to this person. You're also using your head when it comes to the fact that this person doesn't need you, or it's like, you know, this person, you know, this person's worth, you know, they know their worth. And I feel like you can't shake them. It's like, you can't shake this person. You're having a hard time shaking someone. It's like, you know, they're worth it. And I feel like because of that, you're willing to go to put your best foot forward. What is Scorpio doing more specifically when it comes to High Priestess in reverse? Some of you guys are unveiling your desires, or you're unveiling something to this person. Some of you guys are trying to get more information because you're lacking direction in regards to where this is going. Or it's like you're trying to gain control of the situation. Some of you guys are unveiling something in hopes or efforts to coerce this person to kind of want you more. You're definitely unveiling something to this person, unveiling your desires, or unveiling some type of secret. Some of you guys are just being real about a vehicle. Or it's like, sorry, I had to bail last weekend. My vehicle broke. My vehicle broke. It's like something like that. Or you're lacking direction. But it's like the way you're expressing yourself, or the way you're addressing this confusion, is with like class. It's like you're trying to be classy about something because you know this person's worth it. It's like, anyways, moving on. So yeah, you're definitely, someone has your, okay, intention. You want this person. So, so for some of you, Scorpio, this is someone that is just not welcoming a third party situation. Okay, 4 of Wands in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse, the Hermit, and the Moon in reverse. This kind of feels like someone that's fronting on an emotional level because they're trying to be wise when it comes to infidelity, whether that's they themselves partaking in infidelity, or this person is just not welcoming a third-party situation. For a lot of you, this is someone that's having a hard time sharing something with you or reconciling the situation because of something that caused them to feel disillusioned to you or love in general. But I more so feel like this is someone that is having a hard time because they're avoiding a third-party situation. Now, I don't necessarily feel like you, Scorpio, are in a third party. It could be. But I feel like this is someone that is trying to be wise when it comes to something that they're very much aware of. And even though they have subsiding anxiety when it comes to you, this is someone that is self-limiting themselves, or they're limited by fear, really. This is someone that's keeping themselves... Honestly, Scorpio, I'm not going to lie. This kind of feels like someone that's just trying to be responsible. 2 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is someone that has a lot of respect for you, truly. But they're also unsettled about something that was shared or something that was expressed by you, or they're unsettled about some type of third-party situation. And they're having a hard time giving into the unknown or giving into what could be, because this is someone that is in a very set, okay, well, this is where I'm needed. Queen of Pentacles has a lot of things that she needs to tend to. And I feel like this is someone that feels like this is where they're needed, whatever that means for them. 9 of Cups. Let's just see what this person's feelings are for you. What is this person's feelings? Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. They see the potential. Okay, they do see the potential, but they also, it's like they're seeing you as someone that's very divine for them, or it's like they see the potential. There's no denying that. The problem is they're not really welcoming this, even though they feel like there is solid potential because of something karmic or something here that they feel is working against the situation. This kind of feels like, I feel like this is the person that's involved already, or they feel like, what's the point because I'm working across the country? This is just where I need to be. Okay, they can be very self-focused. And I don't really see this person holding any grudges towards you if there was drama between the two of you. It's just more of like a matter-of-fact type of thing, like this is where I'm needed. This person may be very transparent with you this week, Scorpio, about something not being that deep, or something about what's limiting them. But if there is a third party involved, I don't see this person touching it at all. Whether they're involved or you, they're not touching it. So, but if there's no third party, this is someone that is just being very honest with you about something they feel like they need to be wise about. They may feel like they kind of have to stay where they're at. Like this is someone that's trying to be responsible in the situation. So this person may feel like, for whatever reason, like you, don't take this personally, but they may feel like you are like the irresponsible choice. I don't know why they feel that way. How does this person view Lovers in reverse? Lovers in reverse. How does this person view Scorpio? Lovers in reverse. It came out again, guys. I try to put it back. So for some of you, Scorpio, this person is seeing you as someone that, you know, maybe a little bit disconnected, you know, or they may see you as someone that is avoiding making some type of major choice. They may feel like they may be seeing you as someone that is they see you as someone that's avoiding making some type of major choice, or it's like misplaced values. It's like you've done something out of character at some point in time, or they're just seeing you as someone that's like disconnected. They see you as someone that's disconnected. So it kind of feels, for some of you, Scorpio, this person sees you as someone that they can't really rely on. With the Fool, it's like you're a hippie. That's like originally what I got, but now we have Fool. Okay. This person may see you as someone that's like, whatever. I'm not saying you are that way, but for whatever reason, this person is seeing you as someone that's a little bit disconnected, kind of like a minimalist, kind of like, we don't need to worry about that. They may feel like you're a bit of an optimist, but at the same time, you're avoiding making some type of major choice. Like maybe you say you love them and you want to be with them, but you're also completely denying the fact that y'all live in different states or whatever it is. And it's like, they may feel like you're not doing anything about it, or there's something here. It's like they feel like you're disconnected. So I feel like this person just sees you as like the fun person, but like they can't rely on. For those of you that were already involved with this person, they may feel like all you care about is sex, okay? They may feel like the moment there's no sex, you don't give a fuck all of a sudden or something. So this is someone that's just trying to be responsible, and they're seeing you as someone that just doesn't get it. I don't know. What does this person want from Scorpio? Now I'm nosy because I don't feel like you're being irresponsible. Tower in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, World in reverse. Some of you, this person feels like you're telling them, like, I'll quit my job for you. They're like, no, don't quit your job. What are you talking about? That's very specific. Some of you, this person, what they want from you, like, no, cancel that flight. Like, I am not, no. Some of you, this person wants you to cancel your flight because you need to keep your job, whatever that means. Or this person is like, what they're wanting from you, they want you to overcome some type of like lacking mindset. They want you to overcome either a job loss. Maybe they feel like they can't be with you because you don't have a job and they're just trying to be practical. Maybe they have kids, whatever it may be. It's like, this is someone that is wanting you to avoid a disaster by like getting back in the game a little bit, or by avoiding a financial disaster. Some of you, if you told this person, like, I'll quit my job to be with you, they're like, no, like, that's absolute no. But yeah, for others of you, this person just wants you to overcome this, like, what's that saying? Attached to nothing. I'm everything attached to nothing mindset. This person feels like you don't want to get attached, but it's like you want them. It's like they want you to, like, get grounded a little bit. I feel like this person wants you to get grounded. I don't know. Obviously, this is not forever. Don't let it trigger you. So, something like that. Because some of you, this person wants you to rebuild with them or have something with them, but they feel like they can't have anything with you because you have this, like, attached to nothing mindset, or I'm everything attached to nothing, or I don't need a job. Fuck the government. And this person is like, dude, I work for the government. Something like that. Anyway, Scorpio, I feel like this person is wanting you to, like, no, come back, Jack. Come back. Just come back with a job. Like, give me something I can rely on. That's what they want. You could be dealing with an Aries. We have Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Aries. Strong Pisces, strong Virgo. Okay. Leo, if I didn't say that already. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius? Three more. What do we have for Sagittarius and their person? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Sagittarius, we have the Death card, 9 of Swords in reverse. I like that. Not really letting yourself, I don't know, I'm not going to talk too much on that just yet. Yeah, 9 of Swords in reverse, the Death card. I feel like there is something that is coming to an end, or there's some type of change occurring for you, but you're not really that stressed about it. Why? Because there's something else that's got your attention or happiness, whether it's a lover, whether it's a job. There's something here that's like your fountain, like your source of happiness or coming in for you. And I do feel like there's some major changes happening for you. And to be quite honest with you, with that 9 of Wands in reverse, I feel like whatever was going on in the past or whatever is ending for you, you just don't have the energy to fight for it anymore. It's really that simple. It's like you feel like it's a never-ending battle, or you feel like it's like you just don't have the will to fight for the situation at all. And some of you guys are just in a space where you're connecting with new people, or you're going and dating other people, or it's like you're reuniting with someone here. Clarify that 3 of Cups. King of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys are just all about yourself right now, all about your status, all about your money, your job, climbing the social ladder. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're not really involved. It's like, I feel like you're just focused on you, to be quite frank with you. And what's this Death card? 2 of Pentacles. The Devil. All right, well, you know, call it sabotage, call it spiritual growth. It depends on your perspective. But I do feel like there's something here you're sabotaging. There's there's some type of change happening, or there's something here that's ending. And sometimes in hindsight, we can look back and say, maybe I sabotaged that, when no, in that moment, in that reality, we just didn't really give a fuck, or it wasn't really meant for us. Or sometimes our highest level of being sabotages things, and people forget that. If we didn't sabotage certain things, we wouldn't have other things. It's like, sometimes we need to sabotage, sometimes we need to completely crash out so we can see things for what it is, or so we can, you know, recognize what we truly want, something like that. And I feel like there is a change in perception you have when it comes to love, when it comes to maybe someone you've been waiting on or dealing with, whatever it may be, that you just you don't care anymore. You don't have the will to fight for it. You don't have the will to care. Could it be perceived as sabotaging? Yes. Okay. Especially if this ending happened because of divided loyalties or juggling. But I feel like you just don't care enough. King of Cups is in reverse too. And again, I feel like there's something, Ace of Cups can also talk about self-love. And with that Temperance in reverse, Magician in reverse, with that Ace of Cups, Temperance in reverse, I feel like there's something here you're indulging in for you, okay? Temperance in reverse can be pure self-indulgent. And again, it sounds a little bit toxic, but I don't feel it's toxic in this reading, if I'm going to be honest with you. I don't. I feel like it's more of, I'm doing this for me. This is what I'm doing. It kind of feels like you're lighting the match behind you, like, whoops. It kind of feels like even if it was a relationship, it kind of feels like it's like you get caught doing something, or someone says, oh, my friend said this, and you're like, okay. It's like you're almost like not even fighting it, like you're not even defending yourself because you just don't care enough. It's kind of like that. Or you're taking some type of risk that's going to inevitably sabotage a situation, but you don't care enough. It's like you're rebelling a little bit. So I don't know. I don't really feel like I feel like you're having a hard time empathizing with someone or connecting with someone if it was a newer thing. You just you're not feeling it. I feel like you're indulging into something for you. And again, it could be an affair with the Ace of Cups and with Temperance in reverse, or it could be just something that just feels good for you. Can we get a little bit more on that Ace of Cups? Because I feel like that's like your pocket of sunshine. Queen of Swords. Two of Wands in reverse. For some of you, the Ace of Cups is an air sign, okay, that you're choosing either to return to or you're choosing to stay with. For others of you, this is just you just emotionally depleted by love in general, and you're choosing to stay put or limit yourself intentionally so you can just indulge into something personally without feeling how it's going to impact someone else or whatever it may be. Because for some of you, this Ace of Cups is just you and your own knowledge of self, maybe wanting to even indulge in the materialistic realm of things a little bit more, not really wanting to explore partnerships. It's like there's something here where you're just kind of staying put, or, you know, wanting to just... wanting to be alone even. Queen of Swords is alone. Like, leave me alone. Wanting to be alone. But for some of you guys are either returning or there's someone returning to you. Okay, some of you guys have an air sign coming back around, and that's kind of your pocket full of sunshine. Or it doesn't have to be an air sign, that's just the energy. Or you're receiving some type of clarity here that's causing you to, you know, take a detour or like change your mind about something. I feel like you changed your mind about something. And it could just be you just wanting to be alone, or someone's making some type of return. Okay, so you're in a very indulgent energy, Sagittarius. I'm going to get you advice after this read. It's not a bad thing, but I'm going to get you advice anyway. So whoever you're dealing with, yeah, this is someone that was not expecting some type of ending here, to the point that they're not even believing it. Okay, this kind of feels, so it kind of feels like you're ending something, And this is someone like, are you serious? Like, wasn't we just talking about like moving in together, blah, blah, blah. Kind of feels like, Sag, you're choosing to end something with someone. And it feels like it's catching someone off guard. Or they're like, are you serious? No. Okay, maybe Sag is just in a mood. This kind of feels like someone that's having a hard time coping with a decision of yours. Even if that decision is to do something for work or do something that's new that they feel like is causing you to walk away from them. This person may feel like you're making a decision to walk away from them because you, like, it kind of reminds me of that scenario where, okay, y'all been dating and now you're having the conversation with them like, listen, it's not you, it's me. I just want to overcome my own shit, or I need to work on my money situation. It kind of feels like someone that's like, are you serious? Because they may feel like you're walking away because of money or because to overcome something or to even seize a new opportunity. Yeah, this person is not happy at all. But at the same time, they feel like they don't really have control in the matter. They feel like you're not committing. 3 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person is going to try to share something very personal to rock the boat or hope for a return. You're definitely ending it with someone that was not expecting it, Sag. And again, some of you guys are just having this conversation because we do have the Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles both in reverse. So it could be a money thing. Like, listen, everything is great. I need to focus on my money situation. Some of you guys are having a hard time blending this connection and you and your reality. It could be something like that where for whatever reason, it's just clashing with your reality and it's fucking shit up. So I do feel like this person is going to have a hard time letting you go. And I would expect this person to share something even hurtful in hopes to get some type of reaction or to like avoid, you know, they're not welcoming this transition at all. Like, no, like that doesn't make any sense. 4 Pentacles in reverse. They may even offer like money. Like, what? Okay, you can live with me. You don't need to freak out about that. You can live with me. Like, I'll fight for you. I'll protect you. Like, this person is gonna like try to like, I feel like this person is gonna try to be like, no, you can like give you a quick fix to whatever is causing you to like, I'm not gonna lie, even if you cheated on this person, they're still gonna try to like work it out with you. Even though they're very angry, they feel like they don't have control. So it's like, what are they gonna do? What is your advice for Sag? So yeah, this is someone that's trying to have some type of truce, or they're trying to be like the mediator here. It's like they're trying to like, okay, recognize, okay, they're trying to be the mediator for the two of you. Like, they're having a hard time accepting some type of ending. They do feel very betrayed though. So I would expect some anger and then some mediating. What is your advice for Sag? Justice in reverse is your advice. And the Lovers. Honestly, I feel like this is about needing to do what's good for you. Justice in reverse is kind of weird as advice, but it can also be like not getting entangled in situations. Don't sign the dotted line. Don't sign the dotted line. I don't know. Just clarify that justice in reverse. That's weird for this. 5 of Cups. Honestly, don't know. That's really weird advice. Justice in reverse. And the Lovers. Honestly, I'm just going to go with what it initially told me, which is you got to do what's best for you. Don't sign the dotted line. Expect someone to be petty. Expect someone to be petty. Six of Cups in reverse. So as your advice, I would expect someone to be a little bit petty. Now the Justice in reverse, maybe, I actually heard Autistic Mystic, shout out to him, he's great. But he said how you can't control how someone reacts to something you do. Like you may have to accept the fact that you done someone dirty. They're going to be upset. If you truly are doing what's good for you, you're going to have to just kind of stay in your own lane and accept the fact that someone's going to be upset. And we can't really control, I don't remember how he said it, but that was a while ago, but it's stuck in my head and it makes sense to me, but I have a hard time putting it into words. But you can't really control how people react to decisions that we make that may not necessarily be the most fair or of our integrity or that align with what we've said before. Like we can't control how people react to our decisions, especially when they're not necessarily just or fair. Or maybe you did tell this person yesterday that everything was great and now all of a sudden you're breaking up with something like that. It's like you can't control how people react. So expect someone to be upset. And you can't really take that right away from someone. They're going to be upset. And if you're doing truly what is right for you, you just stay in your lane and just let things blow over. But yeah, you can't expect someone to not be upset. You know what I mean? So you may need to kind of embrace that. So, or just let it happen or not try to fight it as if, like not try to gaslight it, if that makes sense. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. We have Libra, Aries, Capricorn, and Scorpio. Because yeah, it's definitely causing an emotional loss here for someone. So it's like you may need to kind of like not try to gaslight it because it's just going to make it worse. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's my best advice if that's your reading. All right. Capricorn. I need to have a quick smoke. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you can't judge how they feel. I mean, sometimes people cross the line, but like, yeah. Yeah, I really like Austin. I don't really watch tarot anymore, to be quite honest with you, but he's one reader that I just find is great. I really like his energy. And this person. Um, I think when you're on a God journey, that's just really a journey with yourself, because the more you know self, the more you know God. Not that you are a God, but the ebbs and flows is the Trinity. I might be your God, you know. But yeah, it's just what you, it's all about having a personal relationship with the ebbs and flows and being aware and paying attention to how you feel and all the feelings. It's all God's way of talking to you. It's conviction. The picture of you and Butch as kids. Yeah, I was a teenager. That was like when that was like our first selfie together. That was a long time ago. All right. Aquarius. Yeah. Me and Butch have been together a long time. We've had our rough patches, that's for sure, but that's reality. At the end of the day, anyways, yeah. We've been together 15, it'll be 16 years on and off in January. Yeah, we've definitely had a rough patches, but that's just reality. If we're both willing to make changes, why lose that? I don't know. All right, Aquarius. We're going to be married in October. Did I skip Capricorn? Oh, my bad, guys. No, I didn't. Did I? Oh, I'm sorry. Why did I feel like I did Capricorn? Wasn't we just... All right, Capricorn. Yeah, well, Butch is quite a bit older than me. Butch is 11 years older than me. So it's not really a lot, but you know. What do we have for Capricorn and their person? Capricorn. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Capricorn, we have the Five of Wands in reverse and the World in reverse. All right, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Hermit in reverse. Well, Capricorn, I feel like you're very well aware that you and someone else have unfinished business, but you lack the faith in that situation, and you seem to be using your head when it comes to this situation. Why does Capricorn lack the faith? Ace of Wands. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Well, I feel like you guys are more so motivated by, you perceive this person to be someone that is not really that serious about you, or you perceive this person to say they want you, but their actions don't really follow through. So I feel like you're in a space where you're just honestly avoiding conflict. You're avoiding being vulnerable. You seem to be ignoring this person. You're concluding that you need to make head over heart decisions. There may be something else you've committed yourself to, whether that's another relationship, or you're just kind of making head over heart decisions, or I feel like there's something else you've committed yourself to. What's that Justice card? Ten of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Cups. Well, honestly, I feel like this is just you more so committed to be fair in the situation and avoid playing victim in regards to walking away. So there's something here you're avoiding playing victim about. You may also feel the need to be very firm in your stance on a situation, because you may feel like this person is avoiding issues, and you feel like this person is avoiding issues. But with the Ten of Swords in reverse, there could be something you're avoiding ending as well. But like, even if you feel like there's things that are off about it, you don't care. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there. It's like you're battle fatigued. Like, a lot of you guys are just straight up battle fatigued when it comes to your love matters, and you're just kind of making head over heart decisions. You may be frustrated with this person because it's like you feel like they're avoiding issues, but in the same sense, you're in a space of being very firm by rising above this person's bitching, or rising above the conflict, because they do have the Five of Swords. So it's like this person this week maybe trying to get under your skin a little bit, but I'm not going to go there just yet. But it kind of feels like you're being very firm by trying to hold back, bite your tongue. You're avoiding conflict. You're honestly battle fatigued by the situation. And I feel like you're battle fatigued to the point that, yeah, maybe even you aren't really making the wisest decisions, to be quite honest with you. You're just making the decisions you have energy for. Okay. And somehow everybody in this world expects us to be perfect and have full energy and have full perfect discernment and judgment and blah, blah, blah. Okay, no, we're human. And I feel like this week you're just allowing yourself to be human. You're allowing yourself, okay, it's not perfect, but it's what I need to do right now. Okay, you know this person's mad, or you know this person is bothered by something, but you're avoiding addressing it because honestly, you're avoiding hitting rock bottom. And you may feel like you're at a point where if you give anyone any more energy, you're going to hit rock bottom, because you're just striving to uphold yourself. So I feel like you're in a space where this person may feel like you're like acting too cool for them, when no, it's just like, dude, I got no energy for you. I'm sorry, but like, I gotta like keep myself afloat, because nobody's cradling me if I fall. Okay, that's the energy you're in. Nobody's cradling me if I fall. So I feel like you're just doing what's necessary of you right now, whatever that is for you. And I feel like when it comes to this person, you're motivated to disconnect from it, or just avoid it on a whole, because you see this as someone that is just like not really willing to put in the work. If anything, you see them more as a burden than anything, because you feel like they're not willing to put in the work authentically. It's like a distraction more so. So whoever you're dealing with, they seem to have a lot of mental conflict about something that you're committed to, or some type of family situation, or a relationship even. I feel like this person is going to try to connect with you this week, Capricorn, but I would be careful with that, because we have the Five of Swords and the Page of Cups. So this kind of feels like someone that's just trying to get a reaction out of you, or they're just trying to get attention back on them. I don't really feel like they have all that seriousness or even awareness in regards to what they're going to do if you say yes. It kind of feels like someone that doesn't really have a plan. Like they just want this emotional experience with you, or they want this happily ever after with you, but they don't really have a long-term plan. Everything is short-lived with this person. Everything is ego-driven with this person. Even if you're already in a relationship with this person, everything is very short-lived because they're just doing what they need to do to get what they want, and that's about it. I don't really see them that stressed. Look, 10 of Wands in reverse. You can't really rely on this person. I don't really see this person. Hierophant in reverse. This kind of feels like someone, whether you're in a relationship with them or not, it feels like someone that is making short-lived attempts, ego-driven attempts, which is the most exhausting and head-fucky type of bullshit ever. That's why you want to get with someone as they are, not who they are for you, okay? I feel like this person is trying to be someone for you, or they're trying to connect with you in a way they feel like will work with you. It more so feels like emotional manipulation. When at the end of the day, I don't really feel like they have a backup plan or a long-term plan, or even if you want them, or if you're in a relationship with this person, they don't sustain their efforts because it's ego driven. And once they get their way, it's not fun anymore. Okay. And if you're not in a relationship with this person, it's like someone that wants this happily ever after with you, but it's like they have no follow through, or they have no actual plan. Like they're not being very wise. It's like a rebel without a cause. It's like they don't know what to do when they get you, really and truly. 8 of Swords. I don't really feel like this person even sees a problem with how they're doing this. They don't. They're not seeing it. They're not. This is someone that's kind of victimizing themselves. This person does not see a problem with their actions at all. I feel like you know that because you're feeling like this person is always avoiding issues. So it's like, I'm just going to do what I need to do. And you can go on your merry-go-round. Yeah. Because I do see this person trying to connect with you or trying to get some type of reaction out of you this week, like in a sweet way, even. Or it's like you may have had a long, shitty relationship with this person, and all of a sudden they think they're going to fix it in one day and get mad if you don't respond how they want you to respond. I feel like, yeah, this is someone that's being very ego-driven with you this week, trying to get a reaction. They are trying to connect with you. They may even attempt to apologize. But I even feel like the apology is stemmed from like just trying to win you, or it's stemmed from like ego. That's it. So if you're in a relationship with this person, I feel like you're more so keeping the peace. Like you're just kind of like, whatever. You're focused on you. You may be kind of ignoring them or kind of staying in another room. If you're not in a relationship with this person, you're just seeing them as drama and you're avoiding the whole situation. And yeah, this person does not see a problem with their actions at all. Even if you straight up tell them, like, okay, so you want me, so what are you going to do when you get me? They're like, I don't know. Like, they literally don't, like, you could even call them out on something and they'll take it as like a personal attack. Like, what are you trying to say? I'm not good enough? No, I'm trying to be real. I feel like you're trying to be real with someone, but they don't get it. They do not get it. So yours is very point blank. You're kind of focused on yourself this week and you're biting your tongue because you don't see the point. I mean, let's just clarify this Page of Cups for this person. King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So this is someone that may feel like you've detached from them and they're more so trying to take responsibility for why you become detached or why you're bitter or why you have repressed emotions toward them. Like maybe you're just being very cold with them and it's like, even though you're not being mean, they can sense that you're bothered by something. So it kind of feels like someone that is trying to like lighten up this coldness they have from you, and you're just not like I don't know. How is Capricorn going to react? Queen of Cups. I feel like, okay. And the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like how you're going to react, you're going to show this person compassion and empathy, but you're not being stupid. Okay, this is you being overlooking or forgiving or like, okay, understanding, but you're also in a space of like not getting too attached. You know what I mean? You're not putting all your eggs in this basket. And with the Strength card, I do feel like you do have some level of loyalty to this person or respect for this person, or this is more so the Strength card is like an ultimate test of character, really. So I feel like you're giving this person like you. It's like you're being respectful and whatnot, but it's like you're not really getting attached at the same time. And I do feel like you authentically care for this person. You're just fed up with the inconsistency, or you feel like they're not really willing to put in the work. Or it's like you feel like they lack common sense, literally. Like Knight of Pentacles in reverse can be the card of just lacking common sense. So so I don't know. I feel like you're just kind of chilling in your own lane this week. I don't see you being bitter. I don't see you giving them any reaction. I feel like you're actually going to be very like overlooking. I feel like you're going to even receive, like you're going to be open to hearing them out, but you're still in a space of staying in your own lane. Because like you feel like this person is too confusing or giving you mixed signals. So yeah, I don't really see this going anywhere. And unfortunately, with these two cards on this person's side, that's going to be a tough cookie to crack when it comes to like waking them up. Like, unfortunately, I don't really see them waking up or seeing your side of the story or getting it. Anyway. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. We have Leo, Libra, and Taurus. Could be any sign as far as elements go. I'm sorry, your person was annoying. And I don't feel like they are aware of it though, like just to put that in perspective. Like I authentically think they care about you, but I don't really feel like they're aware how ego-driven they are. I don't really feel like they're aware that they're not making any sense. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius. Three more. What do we have for Aquarius and their person? Three shuffles. I'm a Gemini. So I'm crazy. I'm not. Geminis are fun. Okay. Overall energy for you, Aquarius. Magician reverse and the Eight of Swords. Four of Swords in reverse. Um, I feel like this whole situation going on with you and this person has you a little bit stressed that you're wasting your time. I feel like you feel some sense of disappointment. Some of you guys are walking away from this person with a sense of disappointment. But I feel like you're just emotionally disconnected from the situation because you're lacking direction. You don't feel like it's going anywhere. You have this like fear, I feel, of wasting your time. Because I do see this person. Okay, what's that Magician in reverse? Hierophant in reverse. It could be because of a difference in values. Six of Wands in reverse. I feel like you just feel like a difference in values has you not really truly appreciated. Or it's like you feel like there was some type of failed attempt here. And it's like, some of you guys just don't feel like appreciated authentically by this person, or you feel like you're not really getting the recognition or attention that you're wanting. And now you're overanalyzing whether you even hold impact in this person's life or whether you're wasting your time if you're in a relationship with them. And I feel like you're kind of emotionally checked out. I feel like you're really trying to, I don't know, I feel like you guys are kind of stuck in your head in fear of wasting your time. That's like what I'm getting. It's like you think that this is a waste of time or would be a waste of time. I do feel like there's going to be communication coming in or something here that causes you, that causes some type of, not upheaval, upheaval, like argument, something here that rocks the boat. Because I feel like there's some type of communication or there's some type of phone call, email, or there's something here happening really quickly, but it kind of causes you to rebel against it even more because there's something here you're not willing to submit to, or you're not like, no, I'm not going with the flow. No, I'm not, no. It's almost like even if you're in a relationship with this person, in your mind space, you already think you're wasting your time. And every action starts with a thought. And now you're almost rebelling against even making improvements because it's like, it feels like you're rebelling against making improvements because of some type of conclusion you came with in your head. Two of Swords. Give me one more on the Six of Swords in reverse. Devil in reverse. Yeah, you're detached. You're definitely detached. I feel like you're looking at this person as a temptation or something that is just something you need to break free from. You're looking at this person as someone you need to break free from. So I feel like you're confused. I feel like you're confused as to what you should be doing or who you should be invested into. You feel like you're wasting your time with this person either because of something that already humiliated you or made you feel like underappreciated, or you're not really getting the attention or the appreciation that you feel you deserve. Some of you guys are straight up just feeling like this person just wants an ego fill. Either way, it's like you're rebelling against it. But yeah, I do feel like there's going to be, give me one more on the Eight of Wands. The Moon and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like there's going to be some type of like passionate communication or rapid movement, something here that's happening really quickly that kind of stirs the pot inside and forces you to kind of get in touch with your own intuition and your own fears and your own subconscious. I feel like there's something here that is almost exciting you, but also triggering you and giving you anxiety just the same. And it's causing you to react in a way of, I feel like you're reacting to this person like out of fear. So you're not submitting to the situation. You're not going with the flow. You're having a hard time moving past some type of conflict. But I do feel like someone here is returning, but it's like you're not. It's like you're giving them the cold shoulder. I don't know. Let's see. What is Aquarius's true feelings for this person? 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, well, you may not really care. Ace of Cups. I feel like 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You're not allowing yourself to stress about it, but it's because when you stress about it, it reminds you of your own regrets and frustrations. 9 of Swords in reverse can be like internalizing something to the point of like self-loathing. And a lot of you guys are self-loathing, even giving this person any of your support at all. Okay. Some of you guys are regretting giving this person your love or support at all. It could have, in hindsight, maybe humiliated you to some degree. And I feel like some of you guys are being hard on yourself because your feelings, it's like you're feeling, it's like you're self-loathing something here. You regret, I feel like you regret giving someone any of your support at all or your love at all. And I feel like you're not really thinking about the situation in a way where you're stressed about them. You're thinking about the situation in a way of like, man, I should have just left them on red or something like that. Or I should have just, why did I do that? What did Aquarius do? 5 of Swords. Okay, well, one more. King of Wands. So Five of Swords, King of Wands. That's what you did. So some of you guys are a little bit self-loathing of yourself because you may feel like you brought some unnecessary conflict or drama, or you wasn't transparent from the get-go, which caused some conflict between the two of you. Or this is just acting out of a place of ego rather than authenticity and true connection. So maybe some of you guys, okay, it kind of feels like you're having an ego death, or you're having a little bit, you're torn between what you think you want and what you need or something, because what you did, you play games with yourself, really, or you done something from a place of ego. You went to the extreme. Or some of you guys stood up to this person. Some of you guys, maybe it's just a matter of you stood up to this person and you feel like it went to deaf ears, and it's like you regret saying anything at all. You know what I mean? Something like that. But I do feel like you are completely disconnected from love this week. I feel like there is incoming communication that, whether you want to believe it or not, it does excite you, or there's something here that's very exciting, but it's triggering you just the same. It's causing you to get in touch with your own fears, your subconscious, how you sabotage yourself, what you truly desire. You know, if you know it would be a success, would you want it? Or are you only like shunned by it because you don't know if it's going to be a success? Now, I do feel, Aquarius, too, things are a little bit complicated for you this week, because I feel like you guys have what's making it complicated? I feel like you guys have like 2 paths, Knight of Swords in reverse. So what's making it complicated is your own inferiority complex. Okay. Makes no sense to me. Some of you guys are at war with your own fucking mind. Some of you guys are at war with yourself. Okay. What is it that you want truly? Your values are definitely being challenged this week. There is something here that's bothering you, but ultimately, I feel like you're just mad at yourself. Like, why did I even get involved? Why did I even rant? Why did I say that to them? Like, I don't care. I don't want them to think I care. Or it's like you're at war with your own mental conflict about what to be taking initiative towards. It's very weird. Sorry, because I do see something happening, but you're resisting it. But it's because you're avoiding, you see it as a temptation. And I feel like you're even scared to take something to the next level, or you're scared to like get involved because you don't even trust your own decisions. So I don't feel like you trust your own decisions, and you're definitely a fear of wasting your time. I'm definitely going to get advice for you guys, but this is, I feel more personal. This is personal. It's like, oh, I shouldn't have opened up like that. But like, I felt like that authentically. You felt authentically like that, but you shouldn't have. What? It's very weird. So I feel, and now some of you guys are just like stuck in an action of pride. So, because some of you guys are dealing with a lot of self-doubt. There's a fear of wasting your time, but you're also dealing with a lot of self-doubt. So now your actions are kind of like stemmed from like pride. It's like you don't know how to get out of that circle. You don't know how to get out of it. So I honestly don't even know what you truly want. You just, some of you guys are actually hating that you have feelings for this person. I feel like you have feelings for this person, but you hate that you have feelings for this person. And it's like, no, you're convincing yourself it's a pride thing. You have feelings for this person. It's very confusing. Death card. Some of you guys went through some type of change or spiritual shift, ascension, but it's like there's a denial about that. Either way, we're going to move on from that. But I feel like you guys are, there's love coming in, or there's like an opportunity to return to something, but you're rebelling against it. Because I feel like you don't trust you don't trust your own decisions. Because it was the 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords in reverse, and the 2 of Swords. That was under the Magician in reverse. A lot of you guys are not in your power, like, or in your true influence, your true energy source. It's like ego-driven. It's making things confusing. So I don't know, I feel like you do have feelings for them, but you don't like that. You don't like that you have feelings for them. Anyways, we're going to move on, Aquarius. So whoever you're dealing with, this is someone that this kind of feels like someone that feels as though you're not really on the same page with them. But I also feel like this person is not learning from the past when it comes to your style of communication, or when it comes to what you truly want. Like, they're not really picking up what you're laying down, even if you live with them. I feel like you're dealing with someone that's not picking up what you're laying down. There is an attempt here to be more agreeable, or clear the air with you, or there is an attempt here to create some type of solution around an issue or discord that the two of you had. But ultimately, I feel like this person is going in blind, okay? This is someone that is going in, trying to fix something while they're simultaneously not picking up what you're laying down. Honestly, I don't feel like you even know what you're laying down, to be honest. because I feel like this person is trying to create some type of solution or compromise with you or fix something, but they're coming in blind. They're coming in with the wrong perspective, or this is someone that repeatedly tries to fix things with you. Like this kind of feels like someone that is willing to take a hit over and over. Let's go one more for this person. This person isn't learning. They're not learning from the past. 9 of Wands. They're not giving up. This is someone that's very persistent. They're very persistent. They're not learning from the past. They're trying to fix something with you. Now, if this person is the one that really fucked up, I don't see this person changing like the obvious thing. Like they may be trying to change how they come off, or they may be trying to change like surface level things, but I don't think like the root issue is being changed. And you may be looking at them like, are you serious? The root issue is not being changed. And they're quite defensive, because I ultimately think like this person, like they don't see a problem. What is the problem? What's this? Wheel of Fortune reverse. The Star. For some of you, you're the problem, Aquarius. I'm just going to be completely real with you. For some of you, you're just in a space this week where this person won't be able to win with you because it's a mental thing. I'm just, one more. What's the problem? 5 of Cups. So I feel like I do feel, Aquarius, the problem. I don't say you're the problem, but the problem that things aren't moving forward is because you are stuck on something that occurred in the past. Star, 5 of Cups. Because this is someone that is trying to heal a past situation that you're still stuck on. For some of you, this is someone that continuously is vulnerable, or they're trying to come at you in a poor me type of way constantly too, if that's not the situation. So for some of you, this person repetitively comes at you in a like poor me type of energy, or in a way of like in a way that you're just not open to, or you can't really relate with. It's like you and this person may have very different love languages. So I don't know, this is someone that's not giving up, but I do feel for the majority of you, Aquarius, you don't really know what you want, and that's the problem. Or you really don't want this person, or this person needs to learn like when to hit the brakes kind of thing, and they're not doing that. Just give me one more. What's Aquarius's main issue or predicament? 7 of Wands in reverse. Honestly, for one, you lack the will to fight for the situation. 2, you may have a weak defense towards something that occurred in the past. Or I feel like this is just lacking the will to fight for the situation. Or feeling like you have a disadvantage here for whatever reason. For some of you, it's like this person may be wanting to share territory with you, or like move in together, and it's like you're not wanting that and it's freaking you out. Something like that. Because the issue could be like sharing territory. And what is your advice for Aquarius? So I feel like this person is trying to like be super like solution oriented with you, Aquarius, and I feel like they're not getting anywhere. Honestly, because I feel like no matter what this person does, you're going to have a problem with it. I still can't really get what. Give me one more. And what's Aquarius's feelings for this person? 4 of Wands. So I feel like you want an opportunity, or you're 5 of Pentacles. Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles. So you feel abandoned by this person, or you feel not good enough for this person, or you feel like it's a burden on your financial situation if you are living with this person. And your feelings is you want things to like, you do want an opportunity, but you also feel abandoned. So for some of you guys, you may be dealing with one of those situations where you feel like this person abandoned you, or something is making you feel not good enough. So it's like you're looking for a shit ton of effort for this person, from this person, to prove anything, where it's like, when does that effort, like, where's the red button? Like, how much effort do they need to put in for this person to prove themselves? If you're living with this person, the issue is you feel like they're a burden on your finances, or something here is just like draining you. And if you're not with this person, yeah, your issue is you feel abandoned. And it's like you're trying to front and be happy while simultaneously hoping this person like wakes the fuck up. Like, but I feel like this person is like tone deaf. Now, I don't know. I feel like this, and let's just get you some advice, okay? I hope that makes sense, because I feel like this person is not giving up, but their efforts are very like short-lived. Like, it's focused on you for a minute and then it's like, oh, poor me. What do you mean? It's like that type of energy where it's like focused on you for a minute and then it's like all of a sudden about them. Okay. That's the best way I can explain it. So, and you may be looking for like raw, like you want to see this person really go the extra mile for you because of something that made you feel like not good enough or abandoned. I don't know. Let's see. What is your advice for Aquarius? High Priestess. Okay, well, some of you guys just need to trust your intuition, obviously. But the High Priestess is all about, you know more than you think you do. Okay, this is like having hidden knowledge. If you really can just settle your mind down and trust your instincts and trust your intuition. Now, this may be you needing to be the high priestess of your own mental hell that you have going on too. Like, this is needing to really calm down your own thoughts, or being more in tune with why you do the things you do and your own mental conflict. High priestess, less is more. You don't need to force yourself to be a certain way. You don't need to manipulate the situation. Less is more. Trust your intuition, but also it's like you already have all the answers. High Priestess can navigate, like, she shuts demons up, okay? Like, you have all the answers. I don't know, let's see. The Death and the Knight of Pentacles. So your advice, Nine of Pentacles, Death, Knight of Pentacles. You already know what's good for you. So Knight of Pentacles is my card of like, okay, time to reevaluate the whiteboard, reevaluate or reestablish goals. Sixth house energy. Get real with yourself when it comes to what you truly want in life and why you're letting all this noise in your head get at you or mess with you. And it's like there's some type of change that needs to happen. Some of you guys, just it's a matter of focusing on yourself, or, you know, focusing on yourself, really. But again, that High Priestess, like, you already know. Maybe that's why you hate it. It's like you hate that you already know. You already know your true desires. What's the High Priestess? And you may not have really been open with people about your true desires. High Priestess. 10 of Wands in reverse. Lovers in reverse. So I feel like this is allowing a falling out to be a falling out, simply. You know, no longer carrying it as a burden, no longer trying to force something. Your advice, trust your intuition, allow something to come to an end. This is also about more so needing to focus on you and where you're at now and what's really important to you. and allow something to fall off naturally. I don't know. I feel like that's really vague, but like your reading is a little bit tough tonight. So it's pretty vague, but I feel like you guys are like, the more you focus on love, the more confusing things will be. The more you focus on within, the more clear things will be. But it's like the most important thing is like getting back in your power and not, even when we're not giving people attention, we can still be navigated by pretending like they're not getting, you know what I'm saying? Okay, where's your efforts coming from? Where's your actions coming from? Focusing on you solely, not messing with yourself, not playing with yourself, not playing with yourself. Play with yourself. Okay, Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Sorry, guys, I'm getting tired. You could be dealing with a Cancer. We have Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus. Yeah. I mean, maybe see where like you have Pisces at in your chart and see how it's impacting you, because this definitely feels like major, like recognizing like needing to declutter something in the mind space. So Pisces. What do we have for Pisces and their person? Two more. What do we have for Pisces and their person? Three shuffles. Page of Pentacles in reverse showed its face, so you could be dealing with a younger earth sign. You don't have to be, but let's see. Overall energy for you, Pisces. 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. The Tower. Some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius. Our roles could be reversed, Pisces, but this kind of feels like this kind of feels like you're getting left out in the cold, and it's quite unexpected. That's why I say you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I feel like there's something here that is causing you to feel like, what the fuck? Like something went from everything to nothing. What? And it's quite the burden. Okay. Just give me one more on that 5 of Pentacles. Chariot in reverse. Knight of Cups. So I feel like, now this is just for a week, keep that in mind, but I feel like this week you're lacking direction when it comes to some type of someone that you have emotional connection with. You could have children with this person, but it kind of feels as though there's some type of unexpected change or shift happening here. And I also feel like you're a little bit set back this week in regards to how selfish someone is being from your perception, or you're a little bit set back by how manipulative someone is being. Because I feel like you are connecting with someone in a way of sharing what you perceive to be disrespect, or you perceive to be, you could also be apologizing. Now, for those of you where you're being abandoned because of something you did, you may be trying to apologize or make things work. But I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like, Pisces, you guys are in a space of feeling caught off guard by someone that you feel isn't loyal, or you feel like you can't rely on. You may also feel like you're being left out in the cold because of a predicament that you find yourself in, which really sucks. Now, take this on whatever element you find, whatever extreme side of the spectrum, but it kind of feels like you guys are dealing with some type of insecurity, financial insecurity, or something of that nature. And you may feel like that's why something is happening. The Tower, what's that? 8 of Cups. Again, it's like I can't read it any other way. It's like you're caught off guard because someone's walking away, or someone is avoiding issues, or it's like you can't believe how someone is handling something. And I feel like you're disappointed in someone. Now, it could just be a matter of, Pisces, you feeling like you're going through a hard time, and now all of a sudden your partner doesn't respect you, your partner doesn't care about you, or your partner thinks that now they can call you a bitch every other day because you're going through a hard time. It could be something like that, where you feel as though because you're going through a rough time, financially or health-wise or whatever it may be, you feel like you're getting the bottom of the barrel type of thing when it comes to this person, because you may be very well aware, like, that's not right. Because you may share with this person, like, that's not right. Or like, what? You can't talk to me like that. Something. Because something is catching you off guard, and it has you very disappointed. Now, you could be the one walking away. I'm just reading it how I feel it. So, for some of you, if you're not in a relationship, you may feel like someone is just saying things online or just acting in a way that's like, what? So, whoever you're dealing with, so Pisces, this is someone that is coming from a space of feeling like they're not really confused. They feel like they see the situation very clearly. If you're in a relationship with this person, they lack empathy because they feel like you are making choices that are not of your better interest, or you're making choices that they feel like are just, that don't make no sense, or are lazy, or something of that nature. Like, this person may feel, Pisces, like you're not really motivated to create some type of change, especially when it comes to finance, to work stuff or finances, something of that nature. So if you're in a relationship with this person, I feel like this person feels like they're seeing the situation very clearly. I don't really feel like they're trying to go out and explore their options necessarily. I feel like they're just frustrated because they feel like you keep missing opportunities when it comes to fixing the situation or working on something to do with your work or money situation. And now they're in a space of really lacking tolerance for the situation on a whole. The Devil. This person is angry. They may be in sabotage mode because they're just like, they're lacking empathy because they feel like you're not using your head. I don't know, maybe some of you guys lost your job. Now, again, no, yeah. Now, for some of you, it may not be that deep. Maybe this person is just being quite spiteful towards you because they feel like you're just being really sulky this week. And it's like, for whatever reason, they lack empathy. But I feel like it's more so this person feels like you're missing opportunities to either fix the situation with them or even work on your reputation with them. I don't know, maybe you've done this person dirty in the past. Now they're having a hard time trusting you because of something they feel like doesn't change. And now this person is in a space of like, well, if you're not changing, I'm changing. Okay, if you're not, this person, like they're not waiting up for you. If you're not with this person, this is someone that lacks empathy in the situation because they feel like they see the situation very, very clearly. And there's definitely something that tainted how they view you. What was that? Ace of Cups. Could have been an affair or Six of Swords. Ace of Cups, Six of Swords. This person may feel like you were trying to make improvements with someone else or in another direction on a whole. Maybe you've expressed that you're going through some type of transition, or you've expressed that you're traveling away, or there's something here that like if you're not with this person feels like you're submitting to something else or trying to make improvements in something else. One more. Or you've expressed, yeah, High Priestess in reverse. Six of Swords, High Priestess in reverse, Ace of Cups. So what may have tainted your reputation with this person is if you've expressed that you are trying to make improvements in another direction, which maybe led them to believe that something that you've already expressed in the past was a lie. For some of you, something could have turned sexual way too quickly, and now this person is like not really, they're not here for it. It's like they're not here for it. Maybe they feel like you just wanted them for sex. I don't know why. Or there's some type of uncontrolled outburst or something that was shared that maybe shouldn't have been shared. Something like that. Because, yeah, this person is not confused. Now, again, if you're in a relationship with this person, I just feel like they're having a hard time giving you the benefit of the doubt because they feel like you're missing opportunities to fix something. I don't know, let's just see what your advice is. The Lovers. Okay. And the Death card. The Moon. Well, Pisces, this is the Lovers is like you can either allow the situation to restrict you or propel you, essentially. And I feel like there's alignment that needs to happen for yourself so you can really use proper discernment when it comes to what choices you need to make for yourself. There definitely does need to be a change here for you. Five of Swords, though. So I feel, Pisces, it's like you may need to kind of embrace something or just kind of... Five of Swords, Death card, Five of Swords. If you're in a relationship with this person and you want that relationship, you may just need to embrace change and make better choices and take accountability for yourself and take accountability for the alignment that needs to happen to bring positive change and put an end to, you know, making everything conflict or something of that nature. But on a more personal level, this is about embracing self and embracing, I mean, usually soulmates are put into our life to kind of be a catalyst for us in some way or another. And sometimes it works with us and goes up with us. And sometimes it just propels us in a certain direction that can put us through unnecessary trials if we let it, or it can just kind of wake us up to who we truly are and why are we dealing with what we're dealing with. And I feel like you may need to kind of balance yourself out a little bit and embrace some type of change. And again, there may be choices that you can make that really can, I don't know. It's hard. This kind of feels like allowing something to come to an end, really, because you may not be able to trust this person, or this person may cause more mental conflict for you than anything. And you're in a space of, you don't got time for this. You don't got time for this, or you're in a space where you need to make better choices for you, ultimately, to change the narrative, and to not stay stuck laying down kind of thing. Because it kind of feels like, based off this reading, obviously if you're not going through a hard time, I don't feel like this is your reading. This kind of feels like for Pisces that are going through a rough time, or going through a little bit of hardship financially or health-wise, or something of that nature, or there's something here threatening a job or something like that. It kind of feels like you're going to have to, you know, focus on yourself and not worry about this person so much before you really get lost in the sauce. So, like, I'm not saying to leave the relationship necessarily, but just focus on yourself. Don't get lost in the anger. Don't get lost in this tit for tat type of energy. Don't get lost in that. It's like there's need to just focus on yourself and making good choices for self. Just give me one more on that Death card for advice. King of Cups in reverse. So this is about recognizing when your emotional bias matters and when it doesn't. And there's something here where it's like there's an emotional bias that is more so causing, it's like needing to put an end to some type of emotional bias, because it's just dragging yourself down, and now you're justifying why you're not doing this, that, and the third. It's like needing to know when your emotional bias even has a place to speak, or should have a place to speak. Sometimes we're wrong, or sometimes this is not about being right or wrong. It's just like the show must go on, and it's going to keep going on. It's like don't sink in your bias. That's your advice. Okay. And with that Five of Swords, you may want to like protect yourself too. Like, don't let people get under your skin, that type of energy. Especially if you're not with this person. But if you are with this person, I feel like they're just legitimately frustrated. And they're lacking tolerance at this point. And no amount of emotions that are shared is going to cause them to change the way they're viewing the situation. So if you are with this person, I feel like if you want to create positive change, the choices need, like, the actions need to come first kind of thing. But you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, and Cancer. But we'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to be back again, sorry for the little break, but we'll see what their feelings are tomorrow. Oh, sorry, guys. But maybe they're just... honestly, it kind of feels like a financial thing. All right, guys. But let's get FG cards. I don't think I've seen you here. All right, yet. All right, guys. Good night. I love you. All the best.